talk, Neil's talk. Ah, they may be back. Raj, are you back now?
SEAPEX is connected.
Raj?
Oh, I think SEAPEX is on mute.
Oh, SEAPEX is back. Raj, you need to unmute. Raj, you're muted.
Yeah. There we
All
go.
right.
There we
Are
go.
we unmuted now?
Okay. All right, Neil, I guess we'll be a few minutes late starting your talk. So,
I will probably, in the interest of time, I'll probably use this as my wrap-up slide, because this is really interesting in that this was a letter that, as I mentioned, the wife of an officer in Barakpur wrote that a new cartridge paper of a different color has been given to the sepoys, who imagine that cow grease has been employed in its preparation, and that this is a prelude to the government converting them to Christianity. The sepoys' conscience is troubling them. They fear that the English regiment will be set upon them. If the officers do not take this seriously, this could become a serious problem. And sure enough, we know from history now that that was the recorded cause of the Sepoy mutiny, and which happened a few months later, which was May of 1857. And this letter was written in February of 1857. Of course, the philatelic angle of this that makes it even more interesting is the four two-penny blues that were used to forward it from the UK to Bonn, Germany, from London to Germany, and through Belgium with all the corresponding transit marking. So it's I think, Colin, I think I'm going to stop there.
okay.
So this is the kind of Alice in Wonderland type journey that I've had with every forwarded, redirected, and particularly the return, that the pieces that I'm not talking about because I'm cutting this short here is returned and dead letter office mail. And a lot of them have to do with indentured labor mail from Demerara, from Fiji, from East Africa. Basically Indian indentured laborers writing back to their families, and their letters not making it to their families because they didn't address it correctly. And then it ended up in a dead letter office. And the return mail, and one particular area that I'm that is much narrower is what I call recovered mail, which is basically there is a shipwreck letter from the ship Ava that wrecked off the coast of Ceylon, that there's an ambulance cover that actually because the letters were so damaged that they actually put ambulance covers. The circulation department of the UK post office used ambulance covers to put them in. And then it was subsequently redirected with a penny red, which made it all the more interesting. It's like, what can you do with a wreck mail cover? Okay, let's do a few things. And so those are the things I'm not talking about, but I'll wrap up there and definitely look forward to any comments from anyone. Thank you.
Well, Raj, thank you very much. I mean, I think without wanting to be presumptuous, hopefully when the ISC America group next has a meeting at a show and we do lectures, perhaps we can put you on the list again, and we can get the final group. Just to remind you again, once we finish the questions, we have to log out and then relog back in for the next talk, which is Neil Donnan's one. So are there any questions before we all disconnect and then reconnect for Neil's talk?
Yes, Colin, I'd love to have Raj come back, definitely.
Well, Carol, you have to send the invitation to the ISC and cajole them to let you have another meeting.
I have an observation, and that is with the last amazing letter that you sent from a wife of a British officer. I think it just shows that if the husband or the East India Company.
Was as smart as
No, no,
his
no.
wife.
If they had listened to her,
Yeah.
they could have awarded this whole crisis.
The mutiny? Yeah.
The lesson is that listen to your wives.
I-
Listen to.
I don't know if it would have been better for India. I mean, under East India Company, I don't know if things would have been better than being under the crown,
You
but
never know, but at least, the damage was already done.
all right.
All right, well, let's wind things up there. Thank you, Raj, very much for your presentation. I'm sorry about the technical issues. So if we can all log out and then back in. Just to warn you, I'll be logging back in on my cell phone rather than the laptop because I have another meeting which is going on at the same time. So if I'm a little confused for the next talk, I apologize in advance.
Got it.
We'll see you all shortly for Neil's talk if you log out and then relog back in.
Okay.
Thank you.